God. Hello.
Hello.
Try that again. Right. Hello, we are not your mum. Now, average gets a bit of a bad press. Just look at your Facebook, Instagram, all that business, and everybody seems to be working towards #goals.
That's how you have to say it. And you have to do that.
Yeah. You have one of you do that and the other one do
Yeah. So if you could just go around in pairs at all times, then that would be ideal.
But what if you don't have any goals yet? What if you are average at school, don't have any Instagrammable hobbies, aren't stunningly good looking, have never been to a gig in your life, and just quite like hanging out at your mate's house watching YouTube? Hi, by the way.
To all that we say, so what? There is way too much pressure these days on kids to have #goals, or even just goals. And if you are age 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, then you are still a kid and you are allowed to behave as such. Okay, at 11 you've got SATs and at 15 you're working towards GCSEs, but arguably it's the working hard bit that should be your goal, not the getting like best grades in the whole wide world. Because if you work as hard as you can, then you'll get the best grades that you can, and that is something to be incredibly proud of. Also, SATs are ridiculous. Like fronted adverbials.
You can be average at school but still be like the kindest, funniest, sweetest, most amazingest person in the rest of your life.
Brightest.
Like a little button.
Buttons, they're so bright.
Being average at school does not mean that you're not clever. It just means that you're not as good at the academic stuff.
Mm-hmm. You can be average in the way that you look, and loads of people will still think that you're beautiful. It's all in the eye of the beholder, and we're always meanest to ourselves. It's not just a mahusively irritating saying that beauty comes from within, because sorry, but it kind of does. Like, just spend a few days with someone who isn't particularly good looking, but lovely, and just watch as they become more good looking to you before your very eyes. That is a thing.
You can be an average dancer, footballer, singer, musician, whatever your club is that you go to, and still get just as much out of it as the person who's the best in your class at it. Think of the many thousands of kids that take up these hobbies, singing, dancing, clubs, whatever. How many of those go on to make a career out of said hobby? Not many, like a weenie amount.
Tiny. Anyway, you don't take up hobbies to make a career out of them, because that sucks any joy out of them. You take up hobbies to become more self-confident, to boost your self-esteem, to gain skills in that hobby. Friends, or to get fit, etc. Not being particularly skilled at your hobby makes zero difference to all this. I mean, obviously, if you really suck at it, then maybe, try something else, because I'll just hit the microphone, sorry. Because it is no fun being rubbish at something. And we're all rubbish at something. You should see me run.
So you don't have a ton of medals or rosettes or whatever other thing they give you for...
Shiny
thing. Big whoop. Have you ever seen an adult with his or her childhood medals on display in their house? No. Exactly. They just go in a box. So, as we said before, big whoop if you don't have any.
Yeah.
They're just going to live in a box. The important thing is to try. And that is how you do well in life, by trying.
Which is why all this aforementioned is not to diss you if you are super talented at your hobby, or you do get amazing grades at school, because no doubt to get to this level you work extremely hard, and for that we massively salute you. It's a massive salute.
So big.
Double-handed.
So embrace your average. Oh, I'm your average. Thanks. Average makes no difference to your uniqueness, and it doesn't make you any less special. And it's definitely not something to be ashamed of.
Nope.
Thank you very much for watching.
Thank you.
And check out our other videos if you like.
Some of them are average, I'm not going to lie to you.
We've got another one about averages.
Mm-hmm.
Averages to do with puberty.
Oh, yeah.
If you're on an average themed afternoon, evening, whenever you're watching this.
And some of them are above average, we go so far as to say, and some of them are below average, because without below and above average, you don't have an average.
Exactly. What she said.
Hashtag average. Think bye.
Bye.
Oh no, I did a pig snort.
I'll do one too.
Oh, bye.